Hello, everybody. Welcome to our planet, where we talk all things media. And after 3 long years, we are back alongside my fellow co-host Slasher, aka Jordan,
Hey everybody.
with one of our favorite shows of recent years since we started doing the channel. We are back with House of the Dragon, season 3. Yeah, I mean, last season, obviously, we ended with Rhaenyra getting her like fellow dragon riders. We had Alicent coming to Dragonstone and offering a deal. Aegon was injured, blah 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 blah. This season, as it stands right now, episode 1, which was titled Salt and Sea, Fire and Blood, it's off to a pretty strong start. It's off to a very, very strong start. We have the Battle of the Gullet, which is a pivotal battle in this war. We have Rhaenyra being a little too trusting, perhaps, maybe a little too trusting. We have old vendettas coming back. The Triarchy's back. We get introduced to some new characters. We get to see the new Hightower, Daemon Hightower. We get to see the Dragon Riders not really do any Dragon Rider shit, but they're waiting for Vhagar and some mystical shit's happening. We get an absolute moron of a character that decides I'll tame a wild dragon and I'm sure it'll obey my commands. I bet you can guess how that went. And we had the death of a character that I actually really liked, but I knew it was coming, so yeah. The death in question was, of course, Jace Targaryen or Jace Velaryon, aka Rhaenyra's heir. He died. He died as he lived, a little bit idiotic, because he could have just unhooked himself and cut the rope that was tying the max down. We got to see some incest shit, as we know. This is a great show for that. With Aemon and Alicent, and yeah, House the Dragon is back. Great music as always. Some idiotic decisions, which is par for the course for Game of Thrones, really. A lot of Game of Thrones conflicts are either someone's made a stupid decision or someone's not really thought about it. But yeah, we have a pretty strong opening to a season. Now here's where my slight problem occurs, right? Because immediately my first thought is comparing it to A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, because that's the most recent A Game of Thrones show we've had. And if I'm comparing it to A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, which I think is fair because it deals with the same sort of era, I do think it's weaker. I do think Knight of the Seven Kingdoms was probably better. If we're going episode for episode, so episode 1 versus episode 1, I think A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms episode 1 was probably a little bit better. I think a lot of that has to do with a lot of the stupid decisions that are being made by a lot of the characters, like Jace locking Rhaenyra in her room. That's a bit of an idiotic decision. him not leaving the battle after Vermax was already injured, again, stupid decision. It's not just on Jace. You had the other sister, the one that isn't married to Jace, who also fucking made an idiotic decision to try and tame a wild dragon. Just idiotic, not really all that great. Then you did have some cool characters that made very good decisions. Adam of Hull made a pretty good decision. The Sea Snake, again, pretty good decisions until he saw his, castle ablaze. And then Damon. Damon, you didn't see much of Damon in this episode, but we do know that he now has the Greybeards, the Winter Wolves, on his rear, a group of insane warriors from the north. And tell you what, I can't wait to see them do some awesome shit in upcoming episodes. But yeah, I would say pretty good opening to the season. Yeah, thoughts, Jordan?
I think it was definitely like a good opening. It's definitely. I agree with what Will said about this being weaker than Knights of Seven Kingdoms, but because that show was great, we definitely enjoyed Knights of Seven Kingdoms. Like it wasn't long; it was just the perfect amount of length it needed to be. Um, I think this episode, yeah, a lot of characters made some really dumb decisions. There was some really interesting decisions, some really stupid ones, and I'm just like, to be fair, if you're gonna die, you've died how you lived, a fucking idiot. Uh, so yeah, everybody who really like, I think the boat battle, was a good part of the episode. I think that was a
Yeah.
good fight sequence. Really well
I
done.
like I liked actually seeing some naval stuff in Game of Thrones project, because usually it's either dragons or it's a ground battle with horses.
Yeah,
You don't really often get uh, sea battles, and so the fact that we got like a full blown sea battle, it was pretty cool. Obviously, the dragons did come in eventually, but it was still pretty cool to see all those characters like giving orders and stuff, and it's pretty fitting for where we are in the year, the sea battle, because obviously in a few weeks we have Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
yeah,
So everyone's
yeah.
sort of in like the sea naval battle. Obviously, earlier this year we had Windrose, which got everyone in the mood for that. So I'm glad that we got to see some medieval naval stuff. Um, yeah, I mean, it is just more of the same for House of the Dragon. Like, I can't rate it too low. I can't say that it's like a 4 out of 10,
I'm pretty sure they
because
last time I checked when they said this show come to an end, is pretty sure episode will be season 5.
yeah,
I
I mean,
believe season 5 will be the
I assume
final.
that this season will end with Rhaenyra having taken control of King's Landing.
Mm,
Season 4 will be her rule in King's Landing, and then season 5 will be her death, and then like the crowning of is it Jacaerys? Well, it's her last surviving son that gets crowned. I think it's Jacaerys.
mm.
They all have similar names. It's hard to
About to say
really remember.
how many of them are named Egg?
There's so many Jaceres, there's so many Aegons, there's so many fucking Viserys. But yeah, pretty good first
Yeah.
first episode.
I think
Strong start to a season.
rating wise, I'd
I'm
give
at
it,
like an 8.
yeah, for an opening I'm an 8.
I
Yeah.
think it's around the same as like I think I gave Night of the Seven Kingdoms season 1 episode 1 an 8. And I think this is like it's on par really with it.
Yeah.
And I can't give it lower than an 8 because it's more of the same of a House of the Dragon. And again, anyone that's watched, the House of the Dragon reviews of the past, know that if there's a dragon in it, it gets a high rating from me. I am incredibly biased
Az is
towards.
just obsessed with dragons, even though
I
he
think
has
dragons are
complained
sick.
on numerous occasions that the dragons in House of the Dragons aren't dragons.
They are wyverns, bro. They are wyverns. They don't have 4 legs and 2 wings. They have 2 legs, 2 wings. That is a wyvern. George R.R. Martin does not know his dragon anatomy, and it pisses me off to no end. He also can't finish writing a book, apparently. Ooh,
That's
someone we're never getting an interview with, is it?
It's like when House of the Dragon. It's like when Game of Thrones ended. What were they gonna do?
Yeah.
They didn't know how he was gonna end it, so they had to come up with their own.
But yeah, I'd give it as like a solid 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. I'm hopeful that the further down the line we're going to get episodes that really surprise and excite me. What about you, Jordan? You thinking an 8?
Yeah, I'm in agreement with an 8 there.
I
think
the music always hits.
Yeah,
I can't like the music. The music puts it at a 5 straight away, so the rest just has to like push the score up. And like the writing was pretty good, the action was pretty good, the CGI is pretty good. 8 out of 10, I think, is fair. We'll push that score up a little bit once we get some more like intrigue going.
True, yeah. But yeah.
Anything else?
No, but obviously weekly reviews for the show.
Yes, for at least 8 weeks.
So hope everybody will enjoy those. But yeah.
Not sure what the next project is that we have. What's after House of the Dragon? I don't think we have anything.
I don't think we have anything else this year. Actually,
I don't know of anything else.
Do we have Vision Quest this year?
Vision Quest is supposed to be this year, I believe. But we also do have. Don't we have a Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man later this year?
We do. Yeah.
That we'll go and be reviewing that because season 1 of that was peak.
Season 1 of that reminded us of how good Spectacular was.
Man. Oh. And to be fair, that intro song does hit nearly as hard. So.
Right. Yeah, I've got nothing else.
Yeah, well, that's going to do it for this review of, I think I said A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, then. No, House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode 1, Salt and Sea, Fire and Blood. As always, I've been one of your hosts, Azteral.
I'll be the host, Slasher.
Make sure to keep watching All Things Media. If you like dragons, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that garbage you should better do. If you don't like dragons, please delete my channel. We will see you next week for the next review of House of the Dragon. Until then, we'll see you next time.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them.
It's over, Anakin!